So this is totally life unscripted. I don't have the microphone. We came back to the house. It's 3:30 in the afternoon when we got here, and the people that are building the fences now, they've got the whole green thing wrapped up, and they're ready to go home. They're all in the back of the pickup truck. So I guess they were surprised when Boom showed up. So I was asking about all these poles, which they've got set up, which is nice. They've done the concrete bases. Everything's tied up. Their fishing lines are pretty straight. What Boom has is she's got the painters inside painting. She's got the window guys doing their things. P. Noon is on the back of the truck, ready to go home. And so I was asking about these posts. How are they gonna, encase them? Is it the same as what they've done on the house where they use metal encasements, or do they use wood? Because that's the first question. The second one is, are they gonna bring them tomorrow? So she said that, talk to him. He says, no, they're gonna use the metal ones, similar, I guess, to what they used when they built the posts for the house. They might even be the same ones. They'd be quite large if that's the case. Maybe they are, maybe they use smaller ones. Anyways, so they're asking if they can all have tomorrow off because somebody's father-in-law or something, related through marriage, some old guy passed away. So they all want to take tomorrow off. Tomorrow, and we might have to bleep this out, in crunch time when the kitchen guys are coming. All this is supposed to be done, and he's in charge of getting it done. He's the biggest. Okay, I'll cut that out, I'm sure. Fuck. Don't look at my hairline. Look at the truck. They're all loaded up, ready to go home. So, anyways, I'm gonna flip the camera around. You can see what I see. I'm gonna try it this way. Now watch this. I'll see how that transition works out. But anyways, yeah, so all the aluminum frames have been, or as they're being made, they're being brought over and installed. So these ones are here. The garage wasn't as big a priority because the guy's supposed to put the door in. So here we are at the window factory. This is where we were yesterday when we struck up the deal to have the windows installed today. These look like they are for our bathroom windows. So here we are, Wednesday, November 13th. I'm just getting eyed up here by Boston, his little buddy. Anyways, Wednesday, November 13th. I guess if you're watching this video, I've been putting together all the other ones. There's a lot of activity the last couple of days. Yesterday, primarily, Jen had a bunch of things going on. Fired a bunch of people, hired a bunch of people. We're getting the windows done. We're getting the doors done, the roll-ups. She's on the phone right now. The wood guy's supposed to come out today and hang the security door, the wood one, from the garage to the house. The kitchen guys are here right now. They're unloading a lot of their supplies. I don't know how much of the video I was able to use the last couple of days. Sometimes things get the better of me. Probably sounds like sounds like an old Jerry Springer show or something. But anyways, let's go have a look, see what's going on for today. So as this fella unloads his truck, you'll notice that the rebar posts have now been 3 days of construction, have made them and got them secured into the concrete. Here, they've got the slight recess here. This is where the gate, the electric gate's going to be. Then it comes back out to the property line. So the property line, or the fence, is right along parallel with the street here. This is going to be a 4 meter width here. And I think the garage is about 3.5 meters. So that's that. Rebar's up fairly high. I think it's going to be, overall, the whole overall is going to be about 2 meters. But there will be decorative sort of stuff on the front. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's brick or metal. The gate, I'm still thinking is stainless because it's lighter that way because of the electric motor. But it's just a wait and see situation. I don't know if you can see on the windows here, they've trimmed them out now. They've got the aluminum in. It's got the red, white sort of Christmas stickers on it. And so they were doing that yesterday. The guys stayed late actually to get all those done. They did confirm the measurements on these ones. I wasn't sure. I thought they were coming out last night, but they're coming today. So yesterday we were able to secure the place enough that hopefully everything's still here. Still see the doors over there, so that's good. I mean, it's good they're here. And let's go experience today. So just a few minutes later, we have a couple more truckfuls of people. Got the Boom's new hire painters in here. These were the ones that came out yesterday, getting it done. Window guys will be showing up a little later. I guess they're still loading the truck up. These fellows came from, yeah, let's say Karat. I think, well, that's where the kitchen, we purchased the kitchen from, was in Karat. So, look at these people, they all look like real workers. Don't exactly know what that means, but I know like they don't have, okay, cut it off, quit talking. So this is standing at the front door. And this is the view pre-kitchen, walking in from the garage door. Just a quick shot inside. This is where the kitchen is going to be by the end of today, maybe. Well, tomorrow for sure. But it's just past 8 o'clock now. Jen pointed out that all these workers have been here since shortly after 7, with deliveries, with painting, with everybody, except, these are all people she hired. So everyone's here except our original crew of villagers. And we're guessing that the one pickup truck of people will not be coming today. Well, they won't be because someone died yesterday afternoon. I don't know if I used that footage or not. Not here, of course, but in the village someone died. And so the daytime boss guy, Nooner, P. Noon, he's still supposed to show up today, and he's supposed to bring his woodworking guy because they're from a different village. And the woodworking guy, because the doors here are not ready to go, they weren't pre-hung. So they first bought the frames. Now we have the doors. So the doors they put 4 hinges on these doors because of the weight, stainless steel, but they use short little screws. That's the way they do it though. But anyway, so he has to recess in the 4 hinges. And then the lock system, the lock and deadbolt is all like one big unit. So on the edge of the door, instead of having like the 2, like the regular latch and then the deadbolt latch, look over here. Instead of having, anyways, there's one big long recessed channel that goes in. So I was talking to my buddy last night here, and he said, oh yeah, they do it all with a chisel. I'm like, I guess that's probably how they do it. I know at home they would just set the jig up on the router. But we're not there, man. So don't bring those thoughts into it here. Anywho, that's the before. Later that same day, now we're looking at what, about 1:45 p.m. I hear the fine tapping of a jeweler's hammer. Sounds like someone's knocking out the hinges. Come. You can't see, but they're going to go 2 at the top and then 1 middle, 1 at the bottom. Very interesting how they do this, but they didn't have a router. Looks like they used a router on it to start. It's a husband-wife combination. They've been doing this for many years. Here's the router down here that they use with the fence guide on it. All set up. It's going to get a little noisy, so I'm going to... They've set it up so they can plunge it, run it through. Yeah. They even have a door jig set to hold the door. Very nice. If I was guessing, this might be the last one because the others are gone from here. So let's go have a look inside. Here's the kitchen, guys. Coming along. I don't know if I should do this or just wait for the reveal. You may not be seeing this right now, you may be. It's going to get noisy, but the big window guys are installing the big windows now. The interesting thing, they're dealing with all this sharp metal and drills and bare feet. Isn't that interesting? Because you're drilling into aluminum, so you're getting all these little spirals of aluminum and bare feet. The door frames are in. This one's in. So the good news is the windows and sliding door guy showed up at 4:44 today because they were still building all of their frames and everything. But check this out. Isn't that cool? So this is all going to be the moving glass in this way and this way. Got these windows that they're made, they're popping these ones in. They're just doing it for a little bit of a temporary security tonight. But I guess well, of course, everything about this is wrong and upsetting, but the door guy was supposed to come and he didn't, and the village and Noon couldn't get him and whatever. So they brought this old guy out of retirement, him and his wife, and the guy showed up and he had the jig. I probably showed those videos. He had the jig and he had the router and everything was looking great when I watched him. He was cutting in the hinges, 4 hinges per door. So I come back now at the end of the day and he's hung one door. He's hung one door. And none of the other doors have hinges. They're not cut for hinges, nothing. He put 4 hinges on a door. And I was here this morning and it's over there. Anyways, it was looking so good. So I don't know if him and his wife are coming back tomorrow or not. He might just go back to retirement. Him and Don Cherry, if you know what I mean. But here the windows are looking good. Popping everything in place. Yeah, here's one of these doors that they haven't done anything on. And then the one for the other room. So, but I have seen his pencil marks on the doors and I'm guessing that's where the hinges are gonna go. And for whatever reason, they're not even the same as the ones in the kitchen. So there's no standard hinges. They just, okay, I'm not gonna guess. Sorry, not gonna guess. But I'm excited here. This is showing up, the window guy. So we're going with sort of like the clear over the tint. Looks like. Anyways, oh, and the kitchen's in. Let's have a look at that. The kitchen seems much smaller than our plans, so we'll have to check it, because originally we thought this counter was going to come almost to this post, kind of like a squeeze by, but it looks like we could add a lot more stuff in it. Can you see Boom there? She's had a full day. But yeah, so what's not standard for kitchens is they have to put a nice decorative panel on top, because when we're upstairs we'll always be able to see down on top. Normally kitchens have the ceiling that they're against, or they'll have a box head filler. So right behind her head is where the oven is going to go. Right here is where the fridge is going to go. And of course they've cut out for the gas. We're going to have the propane bottle outside, so there'll be a small hole going through the wall. And then the sink's over on this side. They still have to put the elevated counter at the front here. But I'll give you more details on that tomorrow. But that's where we're at today. This is the owner of the window and sliding door company. These doors, garage door is a different company. They've been on order now from yesterday, and they'll take about a week to get here. Same day service on the install. So that's what we're up to today, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay, one more quick look over here. He's got these sliders on too. These will be 4 pieces of glass, and I believe they all slide in every different direction. Or there may be some fixed, but I'll let you know about that tomorrow. For now, that's going to wrap up today. No, this isn't one of those bathroom videos. Just thought I'd give you a quick update though on the bung gun. Always good to test the bung gun first, because if you can shoot it in a shower, that's good. Look at this. See that? That would take the barnacles off the boat. So, always test it first.
Hey YouTube, it's PolarAttack. My vlog will feature travel and adventure touring. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Hey YouTube, it's PolarAttack. My vlog will feature travel and adventure touring. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this.